Morning. Welcome back for a very quick video. It is a very exciting one. As you can see, it's very early. Actually driving into work. Basically wanted to do a quick video. I wasn't able to record this weekend, had a really busy weekend. But basically wanted to kind of go over a few things that have been going on with the Subaru for as long as I've owned it. Some issues that I've had. So basically when I bought the car, it was titleless. So the gentleman I bought it from, it was a Facebook marketplace deal. He just kind of wanted it gone. It was a bare shell. He had planned on turning it into like a full-blown race car. I think rally was kind of his idea that he wanted to accomplish with the car. But he had stripped it down, got most of the sound deadening out of it, as you've seen, and that's as far as he got. So he already had like a 22B that he had built, converted from a 4-door to a 2-door. It's a beautiful car. Had a JDM motor in it with a 6-speed thing is sweet. Fast forward, basically, I go and pick up the car from him. I think I gave him $100 for the shell. It was just a killer deal. I couldn't beat it. The only issue was there was no title. Now, the reason why there was no title is because he bought it that way. He bought the car running and driving from a fella in a different state. Basically, at that point, it was, I don't know, the guy basically had to beat off a lien on the car, and he couldn't find the title. It was kind of a sketchy deal. It hadn't been stolen. I had done like a VIN check and everything like that, but it was just kind of a sketchy deal. So fast forward, now I think it's 4 years later, basically. So went back and forth with the original owner of the car. I was able to track him down, tried to meet up with him multiple times, and it was just like never gonna happen. You know, always, an excuse here or there. People are busy, I get it. But I mean, at one point I had even offered to pay the lien off for him in order to get the vehicle in my name. It really is the big reason why, from like my first initial post about the Subaru, it kind of took so long to really get going on it, because I wasn't sure I was going to actually be able to call it mine and title it. So frustration for a long time. So instead what I did is I did a lot of research as to kind of what exactly I could do in the state of Michigan to basically be able to just file for like missing title or anything like that. So I won't go into detail as to like all the crazy stuff I didn't like jump through to be able to get this done. But basically, I ended up having to, like almost like force the title to be moved to Michigan, and then also be able to transfer it into my name. As far as what the previous owner has going on his end, as far as whatever liens and whatever, that's kind of still on him. He still owes that debt. It is what it is. It's not my problem. But again, that's the crazy part, is to like, I was willing at one point to help this guy out. He had this, like, I think it was like a $500 lien sitting on his credit, and I work in the financial industry. That's not cool. That's not a good thing. So, I was willing to help him out in order to, basically be able to then take the car, take ownership. No big deal. At this point, I don't know if that would have been easier, just because of kind of the hoops that I jumped through already with trying to get in contact. So So yeah, that's what I've kind of been up to in the background with a lot of this stuff. Kind of why I've not been willing to shovel a bunch of money at this project, just because I was always a little bit unsure whether or not I'd be able to title it, plate it, insure it, to be able to then drive it. You know, I do want to be able to drive it, obviously, at the track and all that stuff, and you know, whatnot that way. That's what it's going to be built for. But I also want to be able to drive it to work and go cruise Woodward. For anybody who doesn't know what the Woodward Cruise is, or just cruising Woodward, Woodward Cruise is like a big car event. Like, you know, all the OEs are there with their new cars, and people come from all over the country, all over the world. Really cool. Just cruising an old, basically, it's not a freeway anymore. Technically, it might be, but it's like a 4-lane road, 3-lane road on each side. So that happens pretty often. I like to be able to go cruise, you know, every weekend pretty much this summer. So it's really important to me to be able to drive the car whenever I want, you know, wherever I want. If I want to try to take it up north or something, probably not. But, you know, that's something I'd like to be able to do in my, you know, my own accord. So yeah, so jump through all those hoops. Kind of like just excited to say, I know this is kind of not great content, but it is an important part of kind of the way I'm going to proceed with the car. I was able to go into the Secretary of State yesterday after gathering paperwork and basically getting some help from some third parties on this. And I was able to do it. I was able to title the car. I got my application for Michigan vehicle title here, and it's mine. So really excited about that. Just, you know, in my mind, it was kind of a crappy situation that I was trying to figure out. I'm a big proponent of just like positive mindset. You know, I like to kind of push that idea and really just being able to problem solve when you run into stuff, like whether it be at work or at home or whatever it is. Just be able to get creative and find a better solution. That was really the only way to get this done and get the car in my name. So yeah, that's the video. I know, again, it's kind of crummy content, but it is an important part of the history of the car, and being able to put my name on it is very exciting. So again, stay tuned for more with that. We're going to be working on some more stuff, but it is also getting cold outside, so we might slow down a bit, and we might do some other things as far as content. So, or maybe we might switch to maybe like monthly or something like that. So I know I won't be posting quite as often. So not sure what happened to the end of this clip, but big part of it is that we have the title now, or it's in the mail. It's going to be here soon. So going to have a title for the car. It's going to be mine, and we're going to start making some headway, doing some cool things. Obviously it's been pretty cool already, but we're going to start doing some major cutting on this thing. We're not even close to thinking about the body kit yet, but yeah, so we'll talk more about that soon. Next video that is coming out, I've been off on my uploads. I missed a week and a half. This is gonna go up today, even though it's real short, real basic video that honestly I filmed like a week ago, but just been busy, crazy stuff. Life happens, so trying to make YouTube a priority, but it doesn't always happen that way. So but that's gonna do it. Come back for the next one. Gonna be an interesting one, I promise that. So we'll see you then. See you later.